Today's horoscope, Virgo October 18th, 2024. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money and compatibility with other signs. You're in a great place to learn something about yourself, a particular person, or a project in your life today. You have support for throwing energy into communication or creative project, and revealing dynamics can figure strongly in a close relationship. Conversations are vibrant and moving today. You might come up with a good strategy for handling a matter. Also today, a full moon can bring revelations, epiphanies, and turning points related to an intimate relationship, passion project, or money owed or shared. You might gain new information about shared resources or debts and loans. You stand to learn a lot about your feelings with this lunation awakening you to what you want or need. There can be a surprising discovery about your feelings for someone, or theirs for you. Instead, this full moon might bring a financial or intimate matter to a turning point. If you've been dependent on a situation, person, or habit, you're now recognizing the need to make empowering changes. You're seeing the light about releasing yourself from a burden. The full moon is calling out to you high in the heavens. As she ignites your solar house, you will be encouraged to dig deep into your desires and your relationships. You will likely put a microscope on your relationships, seeing where they stand around intimacy and sexuality, or if your needs are being fulfilled in your partnership. For couples, this is an excellent period to get physical while you discuss your thoughts for the future. Singles can use this energy to truly consider what a partner should bring to the table and what they bring, as well. Did you meet your quota? Hopefully, your financial efforts and work have paid off by the full moon in Aries. You may have set the intention to work on improving your financial standing 6 months ago. Ideally, you should see a positive difference in your assets, debts, or credit score. If so, you could also splurge and treat yourself when Venus enters Sagittarius later today. Enjoy the money you have worked so hard for by spending some of it on a personal luxury. You could update a household appliance or buy something you have wanted for a long time. You can give to others without sacrificing your own health. And if you take your health seriously, you know that every decision we make throughout the day has to do with our health. So, if your friends want to meet for coffee and talk, go for it, but order herbal tea if you are trying to minimize your caffeine intake, a good idea these days. If it's pasta night, have 2 servings of salad. You will get what you want and what you fear as well. This will be a day of realization, notably in your private life. You will be more receptive to your family and spouse. But be prudent. If things are on the move today, be careful that they don't go in a bad direction. Your relationships with those close to you may turn sour. Everyone won't necessarily be on the same wavelength as you are. Today's full moon in your financial sector, along with its conflict with the sun in your income sector, might stir some financial tension and evoke strong emotional reactions. However, this dynamic is invigorating both sides of the financial equation. This situation arises just as an alignment between the Sun and Juno, the asteroid representing commitment in your income sector, reaches its peak. As they begin to separate from a supportive interaction with Jupiter in your career sector, it presents an opportunity to transform this into motivation. Although there may have been professional delays recently, they won't last long. Thanks to Mercury, the planet of communications returned to your communication sector 3 days ago, and the fact that the Sun will return next week, as Venus reaches her last full day, there is no urgency. Still separating from a friendly aspect to Neptune in your relationship sector that brought the planets of love and dreams together. The final days of Venus' mission to give your heart and your relationships a voice have been some of the best. Daily Planetary Overview. Today marks an important turning point as a powerful 6-month cycle comes to a close with the full moon in Aries. Can you remember what you set in motion back in the spring? Whether it was a personal goal, a new project, or a desire to focus more on your well-being, today is a moment of reflection. It's time to look back and acknowledge how far you've come. Maybe you set the intention to work on yourself, start something completely new, or make some life changes. Whatever seeds you planted then, this full moon invites you to pause and celebrate the progress you've made. Even if things didn't unfold exactly as planned, trust that you've grown in ways you may not have even expected. Think about it: what have you accomplished since spring? It's easy to get caught up in day-to-day life and forget to acknowledge the milestones, big or small. Perhaps you've built healthier habits, strengthened a relationship, or made strides in a career goal. Maybe you're still on the journey, but that's okay. This full moon brings the energy of completion and reminds us to honor both the progress and the lessons learned along the way. What intentions did you set 6 months ago, and how have they played out for you? On top of that, today brings even more cosmic energy as Venus moves into adventurous Sagittarius. This shift stirs up a desire for freedom and exploration. You might feel an itch to make travel plans or broaden your horizons in some way. Whether you're booking that long-awaited vacation or simply planning to explore something new in your own backyard, this is the perfect time to dream big. Sagittarius energy encourages us to embrace spontaneity, expand our perspective, and chase after new experiences. Have you been yearning for a change of scenery or an exciting adventure? Today could be the nudge you need to start planning it. Where's a place you've always wanted to visit, or an experience that's been calling your name? Let this energy fuel your desire to explore and break free from routine. But with all this fiery and expansive energy in the air, there's also a gentle reminder to stay patient and grounded, especially when it comes to your relationships. As life gets busy or emotions run high, it's easy to let frustrations slip into our interactions with others. Have you ever had one of those moments where everything felt overwhelming and you accidentally snapped at someone close to you, only to regret it later? We've all been there, and today, it's a good day to practice a little extra kindness and patience. Take a deep breath before reacting, and remind yourself that the people in your life, whether it's your partner, your friend, or a family member, are doing their best to support you. Even when things feel chaotic, they've got your back. Whether you're considering a large purchase, organizing your budget, or simply revisiting your financial goals, today's energy supports you in making well-informed, practical choices that will benefit you in the long run. It's a great day to take a closer look at your resources and ensure that everything is in order, allowing you to feel more in control and prepared for the future. What financial goals have been on your mind lately? Have you been putting off a task that could bring you peace of mind once it's completed? Remember, the full moon in Aries is about embracing your progress, celebrating your achievements, and clearing the way for new opportunities. It's a powerful day for reflection, gratitude, and moving forward with clarity. Whether you're closing out a 6-month cycle, committing to new travel plans, or tying up financial loose ends, the energy today encourages growth, expansion, and a renewed sense of purpose. So, take a moment to reflect. How far have you come since spring? What adventures are calling your name as Venus moves into Sagittarius? And how can you use today's energy to feel more grounded and prepared for the next chapter? Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments. Let's celebrate the journey together.